In a world where danger lurks at every corner, two elite mercenaries emerge as the last line of defense. Jason Statham, a former Special Forces operative with unparalleled hand-to-hand combat skills, and Chris Hemsworth, an ex-military strategist known for his sharp intellect and marksmanship. Their paths crossed during a high-stakes assignment in Eastern Europe, where their unique abilities complemented each other perfectly. Statham's relentless determination and agility make him a master of close-quarters battle, while Hemsworth's analytical mind provides tactical foresight that allows them to outmaneuver their adversaries. They both carry the weight of past missions, shaping them into hardened warriors yet fostering a deep-seated loyalty to one another. Their contrasting styles, the brashness of Statham balanced by Hemsworth's calm demeanor, create a dynamic partnership capable of tackling any challenge as they prepare for their most daunting mission yet. There's an unspoken understanding between them. Failure is not an option when the fate of groundbreaking technology hangs in the balance. Together, they're ready to plunge into the heart of peril. The mission briefing took place in a dimly lit war room, where satellite images of the jungle compound flickered on the screen. The prototype, a cutting-edge AI capable of autonomous decision-making and warfare applications, was stolen by a shadowy organization known as Black Viper. Intelligence suggested they planned to weaponize the technology, which could shift the balance of power in global conflict. Statham and Hemsworth listened intently as their contact outlined the compound's defenses. Armed guards patrolled every corner, surveillance drones scanned the skies, and razor-wire fences encircled the area. The stakes had never been higher. Failure could result in catastrophic consequences for countless lives. With the clock ticking, they began strategizing their approach. Statham's instinct for close combat would prove vital in stealthily neutralizing threats, while Hemsworth's analytical skills would guide them through the complex security systems. The duo understood that retrieving the AI prototype was not just about the technology itself. It represented a fight against those who sought to exploit it for malevolent purposes. Determined, they were ready to face whatever awaited them in the jungle. The prototype, known as Sentinel, was developed by a top-tier tech firm specializing in artificial intelligence for national defense. Its capabilities included advanced machine learning, real-time battlefield analysis, and autonomous decision-making, all designed to enhance military operations. However, just as it was nearing deployment, Black Viper infiltrated the facility, executing a sophisticated heist that left security forces baffled. Led by the enigmatic and ruthless Victor Kane, this organization had a history of leveraging cutting-edge technology for nefarious purposes, often selling it to the highest bidder. The implications of Sentinel falling into their hands were grave. It could lead to rogue nations or terrorist groups gaining unprecedented power, potentially destabilizing global peace. With the ability to deploy unmanned drones or control cyber warfare systems autonomously, the AI could unleash chaos on an unimaginable scale. As Statham and Hemsworth delved deeper into the situation, they realized that their mission involved more than just retrieving a stolen prototype. It was about safeguarding humanity from a future where technology could be wielded as a weapon of mass destruction. As dawn broke, Statham and Hemsworth gathered in a makeshift operations center, mapping out their infiltration strategy. They meticulously studied the layout of the jungle compound, identifying entry points and potential escape routes. Statham emphasized the need for stealth, advocating for a silent approach to neutralize guards before they could raise an alarm. Hemsworth, ever the strategist, suggested using distraction techniques to draw attention away from their movements. They selected specialized equipment tailored for the mission: lightweight body armor for agility, silenced weapons for quiet takedowns, and advanced gadgets for electronic surveillance. A compact drone equipped with night vision would scout ahead, providing real-time updates on enemy positions. In addition to their gear, they acknowledged the importance of communication. Hand signals and prearranged codes would ensure that they remained synchronized during high-pressure moments. This partnership was not just about brute force but also about outsmarting their adversaries. With every detail planned, they felt a surge of confidence, ready to tackle the perilous challenges that lay ahead in their quest to retrieve Sentinel. As Statham and Hemsworth finalized their preparations, they welcomed two key allies who would enhance their chances of success. First was Mia, an expert hacker renowned for her ability to infiltrate security systems and manipulate digital defenses. With a sharp mind and a quick wit, Mia had previously brought down entire networks for justice rather than profit. Her skill set was vital for bypassing the advanced surveillance systems surrounding the compound. The second addition to their team was Diego, a local guide with deep knowledge of the jungle's treacherous terrain. Having grown up in the region, Diego was familiar with every hidden path and natural hazard. His resourcefulness and keen sense of direction would be invaluable as they navigated through dense undergrowth while evading traps set by Black Viper. Together, these four operatives formed a diverse team, blending technological prowess with on-ground expertise. With Mia's hacking skills and Diego's intimate understanding of the jungle, Statham and Hemsworth felt more prepared than ever to reclaim Sentinel from its captors. With their plan in place, the team embarked on their mission, entering the dense jungle that loomed before them like a green fortress. The air was thick with humidity, and the cacophony of wildlife filled their ears, heightening the tension as they navigated through the underbrush. Diego led the way, his familiarity with the terrain allowing him to deftly avoid hidden pitfalls and treacherous routes that could trip them up suddenly. A rustle in the foliage alerted them to an enemy patrol nearby. Statham gestured for silence, and the group quickly took cover behind a cluster of large ferns, hearts racing as the guards passed. Hemsworth's sharp eyes spotted a narrow path that could lead them deeper into the compound undetected. The humid air clung to their skin as they pressed on, overcoming environmental hazards like slippery mud and sudden rain showers that turned the forest floor into a treacherous quagmire. Each obstacle they faced only solidified their resolve, reminding them of the urgency of their mission to save Sentinel from falling into the wrong hands as they delved deeper into hostile territory. Their first confrontation erupted unexpectedly. A pair of guards emerged from the shadows, their presence accentuated by the sound of rustling leaves. Without hesitation, Statham sprang into action, a swift punch disabling one guard, while Hemsworth tackled the other to the ground, expertly neutralizing him with a precise maneuver. "Nice tackle. I thought you were just good at throwing hammers," Statham quipped, his breath steady despite the adrenaline coursing through him. "Only when I'm not throwing punches," Hemsworth shot back with a grin, both men sharing a fleeting moment of levity before refocusing on their mission as they pressed forward. Navigating through increasingly tight spaces and corners, clever tactics came into play. Utilizing hand signals and silent communication, they maneuvered around patrolling squads, setting traps that would divert attention away from themselves. Statham's instinct for combat paired seamlessly with Hemsworth's strategic foresight, forging a dynamic that was as formidable as it was compelling. Their banter continued to punctuate the intensity of their surroundings, solidifying their bond under fire. Just as the team thought they were gaining ground, an unexpected signal interrupted their progress as they bypassed a series of sensors. Mia's communicator buzzed with alarming news. Their encrypted frequency had been breached. It appeared that Black Viper had been tracking their movements all along. Simultaneously, Diego's local knowledge proved both a boon and a curse when he urged them to take a shortcut through a thicket. As they moved, they stumbled into a trap, an intricate web of laser sensors crisscrossing the path. Statham quickly assessed the situation, but with their time running out, they needed to act fast. Tensions rose as Hemsworth's instincts kicked in. "I can disarm this if you give me cover," he shouted, tense fingers poised over the delicate mechanism. But just as he began, another guard ambushed them from an unexpected angle. In that moment of chaos, trust within the group was tested as they fought off multiple threats at once, and shadows of doubt crept in about who could be relied upon when it mattered most. With the prototype's location finally in sight, Statham, Hemsworth, Mia, and Diego steeled themselves for the impending showdown against Black Viper's mercenaries. The air was thick with tension as they approached the heavily guarded facility. Suddenly, alarms blared, and armed guards flooded their path. In a split second, Statham sprang into action, charging forward to engage the nearest guard in close-quarter combat. His fists flew with precision, showcasing his agility and strength as he effortlessly dispatched multiple opponents. Meanwhile, Hemsworth provided cover fire, expertly using his marksmanship to pick off enemies from a distance. Mia hacked into the security system, creating diversions by triggering false alarms that momentarily confused the guards. This allowed Diego to guide Statham and Hemsworth through back routes, leading them directly toward the prototype's chamber. As they fought side by side, their movements became a synchronized dance of power and strategy. They relied on one another's strengths, facing wave after wave of mercenaries until they reached the heart of the compound, determined to reclaim Sentinel and thwart Black Viper's sinister plans. After an intense battle, the team finally breached the last barricade and stood before the Sentinel prototype, its sleek design glowing in the dim light. Statham and Hemsworth exchanged a glance of relief as Mia swiftly began downloading the data, ensuring it wouldn't fall into Black Viper's hands again. The significance of their achievement was monumental. Not only had they retrieved a powerful technological asset, but they had also prevented it from being weaponized for catastrophic purposes. However, victory was tempered by a lingering sense of unease as the download completed. A warning flashed on Mia's screen. Black Viper's forces were regrouping for a counterattack. "We need to move now," she urged, her voice laced with urgency as they secured the prototype. The weight of their mission settled upon them. This was just one battle in an ongoing war against a ruthless organization that would not back down. With new challenges ahead, Statham and Hemsworth knew that their fight was far from over, and that future confrontations with Black Viper loomed on the horizon. In the days following their harrowing mission, Statham and Hemsworth found themselves back in the safety of their home base, the adrenaline of the jungle. Adventure still fresh in their minds as they debriefed. An air of relief mingled with the weight of what lay ahead. "We did good," Hemsworth said, a grin breaking through his typically serious demeanor. Statham nodded. "But we know this isn't over. Black Viper won't give up easily." Sitting at a weathered table, they reflected on everything they had faced. Moments of fear, camaraderie, and triumph. The bond between them had strengthened significantly through the shared experience, and it became clear that they were not just partners but brothers in arms. The mission had ignited a deeper sense of purpose within both of them. Protecting against threats like Black Viper was now a personal commitment, as they prepared for whatever challenges awaited them next. They understood that the fight for justice was far from over. Together, they were ready to face whatever darkness might come next, fueled by their unbreakable bond and unwavering resolve.